Hi dear Sagittarius, welcome back. This is A from High Five Try 5 Tarot. This is your Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus love reading for August 2022 for the sign of Sagittarius. We'll be using 3 decks today, but we'll do it differently this time around. We'll get first your past, present, and future with this same deck, and we would also get the energy of your person, a quick view of your person's energy using this deck, and then we will clarify using the other deck. Okay, continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, new oracle card. And you could also do your own 3-card spread there using the Star Spinner Tarot, and you could read the articles from there. Let us get Sagittarius, please. Energy for dear Sagittarius for August 2022. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Welcome back, and thank you for being here once again. Okay. Bankruptcy, failure, hurt. In the past, there must have been something that you pursued, which apparently what happened right now is something that something did not work out, or something that you expected did not happen. Perhaps you have ventured into a new love, you pursued somebody, you chased after somebody. Could be a person who lived abroad, or perhaps for some of you, you may have expressed your feelings towards somebody, but it was not reciprocated the way you wanted to. As a result, this could have happened in the recent past, and as a result, you are having that heartache or heartbreak. For some of you, you may have just gone out of a relationship, and now you are nursing a broken heart. Look at her, this is the crane wife. Something has not been said as far as this connection is concerned. I could be talking to a Sagittarius born individual who did not it was an unfruitful connection. It just started out as a mutual attraction, and it just didn't level up the way you expected to, and your pride is so hurt. I am feeling that pride has been hurt here. It's not exactly, perhaps you have given way too much for this person. You invested so much, you've given them so much gifts, but you actually didn't listen that gift giving is not their love language, or perhaps you are too focused on yourself right now. Sorry, dear Sagittarius, you are very focused on yourself and your wants to a point that you have forgotten to listen or to tune in to what they truly want. Perhaps you have given them so many gifts, but to begin with, or you've given them too much attention, but you know this person doesn't want attention, and they don't want gifts, they want quality times. You shower them gifts, and as a result, you were rejected, only to realize, perhaps through this reading, that you didn't really listen to to what they really want, or what they value, and now you are stripping off your precious wings, just so you could vindicate, or perhaps you're contemplating about avenging yourself, or perhaps you're contemplating about giving them some more. The crane wife, the story of this crane wife is that she was married to, I think, a human, and the human was buried in debt, is indebted to a lot of people, and so she gave a precious part of herself, which is her wings. She's not human. She gave a part of herself to pay off those debts, and the husband doesn't know that she's doing this. So you could be in the same position that you were rejected. I'm not saying that all of you are. I could be connecting with somebody who has been rejected, or something unexpected happened. Instead of you to communicate or to listen in, to tune in, you would give more. perhaps you resonated with that, that you are, your love language is giving gifts, and so you give this person gifts, they didn't accept it, and instead of you to tune in or to listen or to find out what their love language is, you give more, your response is giving more gifts, which would not cut it. I hope I'm making sense. And you run the risk of doing that doing that even further. I mean, just being the fire sign in you, I will go for it. I would go on an adventure. Perhaps for some of you, this person may have told you that I'm gonna go to Spain. I'm gonna go to Spain and study there. Instead of you to trying to reflect back to yourself what has happened, in what ways can you do better, or in what, if you really want this person, in what ways can you tune into their heart space, in what ways can you win their heart. Instead of contemplating or reflecting on that, this is you going to Spain. Okay, I hope I'm making sense, dear Sagittarius. There's some stubbornness around you. What is more energies or more information about this heartbreak? Yeah, perhaps you have been wanting to meet them, to reunite with them, and they disagreed, but instead of you to giving them space and giving them time, you pushed some more and wanting to, come on, let's do it, come on, let's meet up. Quite stubborn. Okay, the person you're dealing with, energies about, I asked about the energies of the Three of Swords. I strongly feel that you could be in a relationship or in a connection wherein culturally different, for one, or big, or an age gap. You could be older than this person. This person wants to pursue something else. Doesn't matter if a new person or what, but they could, perhaps they would want to study, they would want to venture into a career, and love life is not their priority right now. They share that attraction. It is a mutual attraction, but there's something in their life right now that they would want to focus on. Perhaps they are, I heard, I'm not sure if, of course this would not resonate to all of you, but could be just a few. Perhaps they are trying to reconnect or find their mom or their dad. For the longest time they haven't seen, and they're focused on that, finding their mom and dad. They're finding whatever, they're seeking something in their life, and they're willing to focus on that first before they jump into a relationship. And it doesn't matter if being in a relationship is with you or with other people, but per se, in a relationship per se. For that Page of Wands, please. Somebody is very determined, and perhaps both of you. If you are very determined to win their heart, they're very determined to achieve their goal. Doesn't matter how to get there, but they will get there. And they would stand their ground. They could be experiencing, okay, be mindful that you are, you would go the route of wanting to avenge yourself, or you are so hurt, your pride / ego has been hurt, and so you will do everything to redeem yourself. Be mindful that you are coming from that space and not a space of love, that you would go, you are very willing to argue to this person just to prove that you are worth it. So be mindful that you are going in that direction, because it will not be fruitful, and in the long run you will not succeed in winning this person's heart. Can I get Ten of Coins? I want to see that fast. Okay, new love. I think you know the story, you know this deck, the Fool card is, this is the Fool in reverse. Doing something stupid, could be venturing into something new without a solid plan. But in that deck, the Fool card is Little Mermaid. If you, the story of, the real story of Little Mermaid is that she traded her voice just so she could get a fit, but the prince actually has a lover, and so her love was not reciprocated. And Ursula's deal was that if she didn't get the prince, or she didn't win the heart of the prince, she would turn into a sea foam. She turned into a sea foam. Did you know that? The Little Mermaid, Ariel, turned into a sea foam. So perhaps you went out of your way to get into a new path, but you are not really interested in getting that proper dance, or you are not really interested, you're only interested in your goals or winning this person, but you're not really interested in the journey. You're not really interested in listening how they would perhaps you feel so impatient with this person trying to get to know you. You're being a fire sign in that sense, that you would want their answer this time. You want it your way, in the highway. You're not interested about any other things about them. You're just interested in getting their yes. You're not interested about their family. You're not interested about their ambitions. And so you were rejected. Let us get I would love to get energy of the person you are dealing with. Energy of the person Sagittarius is dealing with, please. Energy of the person Sagittarius is dealing with, please. Okay, if you are determined to get them, as I have mentioned, they're very determined to chase after their dreams. Determined about something. Perhaps they have lost their dad, mom, and they're trying to find them. For some, they could they have been tending into something and it has been gotten away from them, taken away from them. Look, if you would want to win this person's heart, I'm talking to you not as a tarot reader, but as a friend. Let's just pretend I'm your friend. If I were your friend, I could have told you that, as far as I see in the cards, if I were your friend, I could have I would tell you that get to know what this person is tending to, what has been lost, what are they seeking for, what are they looking for. Get to know them in that sense. Spend some time to get to know them, and find what it was and help them get it. Maybe you could have a chance at getting their heart or winning their heart. The story of this one, 8 of Coins, I think this is something about swans. Her swans has one of her swans were taken away from her, and the witch's demand was for her to do something. She did it just so she could get her swans back, and she was hurt. She was hurt in the process. It was not an easy road, but she did it anyway. Buckle up and do the work. That is the message of this card. And perhaps the person you're dealing with is focused on buckling down and doing the work, and you're not listening. One more. Okay. Not giving up. They are not giving up. They are willing to do the work. And they're waiting for that time that they could actually free themselves from this situation, from whatever it is that's bothering them. Something is bothering them, and they feel so defeated. They can't wait for that time to liberate themselves, to celebrate. Maybe that's a message for you. Let us get what the universe wants you to know. Help them to achieve this, and then maybe they will get a second chance, or you will get a second look from them. Let us, okay. Ooh, you're the same one from Capricorn. Balance levity with lightheartedness is the message of this card. You could be treading a path that is very unknown for you, and you're all too serious about this, or you could be ultra focused on something that is not supposed to be something that you should focus on. Perhaps it's about time for you to not too serious about it. Perhaps you have gone way too serious about this situation to a point that you would really want to avenge yourself, and you can't handle rejection gracefully. So in what ways can you have fun? In what ways could you tread this path without actually with that focus? In what ways can you focus? In what ways can you shift your attention into something that could be productive for the both of you? Because it feels like you are too daring too daring and adventurous, but you haven't actually reviewed, or you don't have a solid plan. You're too confident, but you're not really tuned in. So shift your focus. You could be focusing on noise that you don't really need for you to get what you really want. If you really want to be with this person, perhaps it's time for you to listen in. I can't help but say it over and over again. Just listen to them. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. Continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could do your own 3-card spread there. And I hope to see you next time. My name is A, and see you soon. Bye.